In 2008, James Debo Harrison won Defensive Player of the Year. In 2008, James Debo Harrison was 30. In 2008, the Pittsburgh Steelers defeated the Arizona Cardinals and won Super Bowl 43. In 2008, James Debo Harrison ran back a touchdown, an interception for 99 yards. However, though, wait a minute. He was 30. Was that a bad idea? I don't know. We're going to explore this today because I think this is so stupid. The fact that the media and people out there are saying that TJ Watt is 30, he's almost like he's done. He's over. Alrighty, Steel Nation, welcome back to Steelers Nation Australia. If you like the content, the YouTube video, and share it, and subscribe, all those YouTube things, feel free to do so. If you enjoy the content, you want to come back and see more Steelers video on this channel on Steelers Nation Australia. One big thank you to everyone out there who joined me for the live this morning or your yesterday when the news broke. It was TJ Watt signing his 4-year extension, $41 million per year, and he was the highest paid non-quarterback in the NFL over Chase, Garrett, Crosby, all those blokes there. The highest paid non-quarterback for the second time, I believe, in NFL history. The one big thing though that's going around the internet right now, and I think it's the should have signed him, should not have signed him. Yes, no. I'm right, you're wrong, and it's just all that kind of crap, right? You can have your opinion, fine, that's all sweet, that's great. Now, in this circumstance, though, think back to James Debo Harrison. You go back to his stats. He was 30 years of age when he won Defensive Player of the Year. He was 30 years of age when he ran 99 yards for a touchdown in the Super Bowl 43. Now, TJ Watt, I believe, is 30 now, and he'll be turning 31 going into October. And it's like, oh, alarm bells ring off. And it's like, hang on, we probably shouldn't have signed him. We should have traded him away to get a better draft pick, which I think is fucking bullshit. You sign your best player. You need to sign your best player, which they did. They got him for $41 million, 4-year contract, and then you deal with it in 2029 when Mike Tomlin is still the coach. Let's go through what James Debo Harrison did as a 30-year-old in 2008. He played 15 games, 1 interception in the regular season. He had pass deflections 3, forced fumbles 7. He had 1 fumble recovery 1. He had 16 sacks, 101 tackles combined. He had 34 assists inside that, 16 tackles for a loss, and QB hits 19, according to Pro Football Reference. Is that bad? And he was Defensive Player of the Year, and TJ Watt is going to be 31. Now, I was giving a little bit of flack towards, not Joe Flacco, bit of flack towards Aaron Rodgers being 41, 42 in December because he's a quarterback and he's still playing into what his almost 20th year in the NFL. But TJ Watt is in his prime being 30. And I don't think it's that big of a deal. So the fact that James Debo Harrison can be 30 years of age, have a Defensive Player of the Year, outstanding season, and win the Super Bowl and run that touchdown back, which is probably the greatest play in Super Bowl NFL history. 99 yards. He read what Kurt Warner was doing. He didn't rush. He stood back, took the interception, and ran for the house. Right? And there was still some, I think, fans on Facebook land, Twitter land, Instagram, all that kind of crap, Twitch or whatever. They're now saying, well, he's too old. He's too old. He's 30. He's over 30, and it's a risky play. This, and this. Where really he's at the right time. The right time right now to go win a championship is right now, alongside Cameron Hayward. And also, many fans and media said Cameron Hayward was done last year as well. So 30 isn't. People sometimes act like 30. Oh my goodness, you're near. You're near retirement age. You need a walker. It's all over. 30 is pretty good to be a football player. To be playing 7, 8 years in the league and get another contract for TJ Watt. I'm super happy for the guy and for him to get the contract in 3-year, 4-year extension or 3-year extension, 4-year deal. Let's go. Let's rally around him. You don't go and just get Rodgers, Metcalf, Ramsey, Darius Slay, all those blokes there, Jonu Smith to say we're going to trade TJ Watt. They were never going to trade TJ Watt. This was his picture on Instagram as well, hanging out with Nick Herbig. The bloke looks bigger than ever, massive. Here's Debo Harrison, James Debo Harrison, in his year 2008 season, Defensive Player of the Year, which was an outstanding season for our Steelers and also for him personally. I'm a massive fan, a huge fan of Debo. He's my favorite player. Yeah, he's my favorite player in the league, my favorite player for the Steelers. But now TJ Watt is can excel even higher. He already owns the Steelers sack record with 108. He can push further. So all this nonsense around, the argument is that he's old, he's 30. We should trade him away. We need to trade him away to get the best picks back and then restart. And we've already got 12 picks in the draft. What do we need to trade him away for? He's your best player. I don't understand it. It was a really good move to sign TJ Watt. Let me know in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm super ecstatic the fact that he's going to be a Pittsburgh Steeler. I'm keen for the season. I think they are going all into a certain point. They're trying to win the division. They're trying to get a home playoff game. And hopefully we can play, I don't know, maybe a wild card team that isn't super strong like the Bills or the Chiefs or like that. But even so, let's hope our team can win the division and next point, win a playoff game. And it all starts with TJ Watt. Oh, but he hasn't won a playoff game. You can't blame everything just on TJ Watt. Oh, but he's 30. Debo Harrison, James Debo Harrison won defensive player of the year in 2008 and pretty much like gave us the best chance to win Super Bowl 43 in 2008 versus the Arizona Cardinals with that 99-yard interception. Right? The play went for like 30 something seconds. Yeah, he was 32. He wasn't 30, he wasn't 32, but he was 30 also. And there are people out there giving TJ Watt flack because he's played great football for being 30 years of age. What a great deal to get him for $41 million. They'll be having other blokes getting signed like Hendrickson or, Micah Parsons, maybe a bit more than that. TJ Watt is definitely worth it. $41 million a year is around like below 15% of the cap. We don't have a quarterback. We're not paying big money for the quarterback right now. It's all good. TJ Watt being 30 or 31 is pretty solid. There's not too many cons against it. Plus, the backup they has now is Highsmith. They play on either side. There's Nick Herbig in rotation. There's now Jack Sawyer, who's going to be the rookie. There are good things about being 30 years of age.